Hey guys, today we're doing a bit of a filler episode between the main character plot stuff. Yesterday I did a speedrun from Platinum to Mythic, and I won't say how it went, but it went pretty well. And I'm still editing that video. There's something I want to do with it. I think it's really cool that no one's ever done before, and it's going to take some time to get right. But hopefully it's really, really cool and unique, and I think people will love it if I can figure out a way to do it well. So anyway, in the meantime, I could just hop into the ranked queue, but then you'd get to see my ranking, and you know, it kind of ruins the whole suspense and build-up if you know ahead of time how it turns out. So I think we're actually going to hop into the play queue, and we're going to do it with blue-white control. This deck I kind of own in paper. Like a lot of the pieces I own, it's just like a mishmash of cards I've liked throughout time. Dream Trawler is iconic to me. Shark Typhoon is iconic to me. Teferi is iconic to everyone. We got Jawari Disruption. I've always liked this card. We got Birth of Meletis and what is the other one? Omen of the Sea are nostalgic for me. What else do I like in here? There's one more. Yeah, Doan's Veto's fine too. We got Narset in here. She's great. We got some Emperor in here. That's not nostalgic to me. There was a time where I didn't really like that card because it's just perpetual fear with 4 open mana. But yeah, we're just running some oldies and goodies. I'm going to read through your comments. It's going to be a super chill sesh today. In the play queue, Alchemy. I think we're an Explorer. In the freaking play queue. Okay, first comment by Stojo007. Hey Doc, why is it my screen? I feel like my screen is so far away. Drag that closer. Hey Doc, thanks for another great video. Anytime I face lizards, I never really understand why the person is doing it. That's really funny. I hardly ever lose to it, but maybe just fun for them. Yeah, that deck's not very good. Let's see. We're on the draw. Looks okay enough. We don't have like any creature removal. Yeah, whatever. It's a play queue. It'll be fine, right? 3 to the Dome is who we're playing against. I hardly ever lose to it, but maybe it's just for fun for them. Yeah, I don't know why people play this. I've actually lost to it a couple times too. It can just sneakily get you. All right, we have no creature interaction. Mystical Disputes only if they have a blue spell. I don't think opponent is going to play blue. I think they're going to be mono-white-esque life gain. And we got 6 sweepers in the deck. Selesnya. Life gain? Yeah. Alright. I think we'll be fine in the long run. Maybe we deluge. There she is. That's a foretell for 3. I mean, we're going to need to hit land here, too. I don't think we're going to Dovin's Veto everything. We could almost just get down the Jawari Disruption this early. What is for? I forgot the Foretell cost is. You pay 2 and exile this card from hand face down. Oh, my bad. It's been a while since I played Foretell. I forgot we can do that now. I was thinking we had to pay 3 to Foretell it, and then I don't know what I thought the final cost was. We might see the scoop here, especially if they double spell this turn. No, double spell. We don't have to do anything here. We could definitely wait a whole nother turn, right? Whenever an angel control dies, create a 1/1 spirit. So if we sweep all the angels, maybe that's not so good. Maybe now is the time to strike before they actually have any angels. Goodbye, friends. Alright, Stojo continues. Also, I took your advice and started looking for decks on untapped.gg. Honestly, still struggling to climb with Boros Enchantments when it's the top-rated deck currently, as I'm looking at the AP. Is the paid version better, being that you got to see the mythic players and see what decks they're using? Opponent didn't really do a whole lot. Looks like we're deluging here. We could also just get Teferi ticking. They can put on 0 pressure. I guess the Teferi tick is maybe better. Get rid of Mystical Dispute and some of these counterspells. They definitely don't have any blue. I think Doan's Veto is probably the worst card here. And we can take up both on our turn and their turn. As always, appreciate the video. Sorry I didn't comment on the last. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for not commenting on the last. Trying to support you through these daily discussions. Lol, have a great day, man. Dude, have a great day too. I forget what the unpaid version looks like. I guess you're telling me that you can't see decks in Mythic. The deck you see in whatever is not Mythic is going to be identical. Like, I really doubt there's a difference there. If you need me to, I can copy and paste it into chat for you If you're really concerned that's different, but I don't think it is. Let's plus here again. Land is good. Probably Mystical Dispute can go. I just don't think we need it. Maybe Jawari comes down as a land. Okay. I think this turn will probably... That's a lot of land. You can go this time, I think. I don't know that we need Jawari Disruption. This turn we're planning to Deluge. We just hang out here. Interesting. Struggling to climb. So that deck is really good, right? Let's see what the win rate is. I'll pull it up right now. Let's see. Constructed, standard, 2 attackers. I like to do Platinum to Mythic. Yeah, we're just chilling. It's fine. And then go to tier list. Veteran coming down. Plus skin. Probably could have remembered to lose there first. Yeah, you just don't really need counter spells. I think Jawari Disruption can go this time. And we should have deluged first. We should look for another sweeper, basically. Opponent with the stick. What are you going to do? Are you going to reprieve my... Okay, that was a little lackluster, I would say. Can we defend Narset? I guess so. Let's begin here. Why do they have so much stick for 4? Are they gonna like collected company us or something? I don't know. We do reveal whatever we pick, so if we get a sweeper here, we do reveal it. Which is a little too bad. They might collected company. No sweeper. Emperor is good in general. I think we're gonna hold removal this turn. I guess we'll take the Emperor. Just go triple Planeswalker. It's a little expensive. I think it's okay. Let's plus again. Can hold Absorb for this for this collected company. It feels like they have. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, we only have 1 removal spell here. So it looks like Narset will get dropped down to unusability. They do collected company. I knew it. I mean, since we don't have the sweep, we are going to counter this. So I guess it's the Absorb here. And they scoop. Okay, that's good, because we weren't really doing anything anyway, but I don't think we're going to lose that long game with 6 sweepers in the deck. All right, Boros Mice. From Plat to Mythic, it is the 3rd highest ranked. Currently, this is February 11th to now, so there's less data, right? So there's lower sample size, so there's more room for variance there in the data. Azorius Omniscience is number 1 at 59.2% win rate over 16,000 games. Mono Red Aggro is number 2 at 58.6% win rate over 83,000 games. And Boros Mice is number 3 at 57.9% win rate over 4,400 games. Interesting. People aren't really playing that as much. Although the version there is running Mabel, which and it's running Inti. Oh my god, that's awful. Maybe that's why you're getting steered wrong. Why are they doing that? So I can click on View Stats, and it will give me another in-depth thing. Maybe the problem is the time range. Yeah, this deck is not the one you want to be running. Let's go November 12th to February 11th. We're on the play. Looks good. We don't even have any we don't have any blue yet. I don't think I was really paying that much attention. That's okay. We hit a regular sweeper. Dude, we're doing nothing here. Hopefully we can have basics. I was not really paying attention. We have a lot of basics. We are mono white so far. Opponent is ha! That's an old school deck. This is maybe a little trickier of a matchup. I forget how this works. It's been ages since I've played against a rogue. I mean, we're doing a whole lot of nothing here. So I guess we are foretelling you with no blue. This was not a good keep, but I was distracted trying to help you with with Boros Rose. All right, so from November 12th to February 11th, from Platinum to Mythic, there were 230,000. 8 or more cards in their graveyard gets Death Touch. I don't know if they're going to get there this turn. 2 life is nice. Okay, so we still haven't hit a freaking blue source. Open mana. They definitely can counter it, but they can counter it from here on out. I mean, we can wait for them to tap out. I don't think they're ever going to tap out, though. The entire deck is probably flash. We could plan to try to seal away, have them tap out on their own turn. Never an enchantment. Interesting. That's only tapped creatures, right? Tapped creatures. Ideally, we go after the tracker here. Boros Auras. It is 4th over that last time frame. 56% win rate. Block here in an attempt to take out the tracker. Though I feel like they will counter it. But we gotta try. Oh my gosh, there's no counter. Omen of the Sea coming in hot. Okay. If they have no counter, we'll just go for Day of Judgment. If they... too bad they didn't counter that now. They had the perfect Day of Judgment set up. It's not a blue. Why did I keep this hand? I don't think we sweep yet. This is a really bad keep. Tap out. Mill 2 more. Yeah, this is the normal version. It only has 16 creatures, which always baffles me. It's got 4 Scavenger, 4 Heartfire Hero, 4 Challenger, 4 Manifold Mouse. That's a playable. I mean, they're not tapped out here. We want to see them counter something. They don't counter that either. Maybe they really don't have any counters. Death Touch is going to be annoying quite soon. I think we'll take the Enforcer here. Maybe they don't have counters. Flash. You know what? They might be 100% flash. Dropped to 13. We still have no blue. 4 Ethereal Armor. 4 Traveling Rescue. 4 Feather of Flight. 4 Shelter by Ghosts. 2 Demonic Ruckus. And 2 Atali's Favor. That is the deck right there. We finally hit a freaking blue card. This spell can't be countered. But they might flash in a whole bunch of stuff over top. Oh my gosh. Exile target spell. Okay, I feel like that's game. Alright, this was a terrible keep. This is my bad. I was not really paying attention. So, yeah, I mean, that's the deck you should be running. Not that I'm trying to help more of you enter into the queue. If you are struggling, though, and you're basically running that deck, then it could be a skill issue. It could be, you know, an experience issue. I don't think I'm going to make a video on it because I don't really want to encourage more of that, you know, that player base in my queue, to be honest. But I'm sure there are, you could probably, you know, queue up on YouTube, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 Boros videos and just every day, if you're into this, like every day before you play, go watch an hour-long video on how to play Boros, and you'll pick up little tricks that maybe you didn't realize. Sequencing things, you know, how to play things differently against different opponents. You know, things to watch out for, when to commit to your board state, when to hold Shard Mage's Rescue back. All right, this has better mana this time. It's not perfect. We can also cycle the Censor if we don't need it. I don't think I'm mulligan this, but it's at least better than last time. Okay, we're just looking for a sweeper again. Probably cycle the Censor, hit land too. Counter their 4-drop? I don't think that's that important, really. I think... well, we can play this anyway. And we'll just see what we cycle here. We might cycle Neutralize. Unless his controller pays 1. So we have to see a 4-drop here. Looks like we're going to see something like a 4-drop here. Manual taps on green. It's an elf, sure. Got a 3-drop too. Nope. Okay, let's do the more expensive cycle here. Not a sweeper. We could Narset and look for it. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I think that's better than anything else. I mean, we kind of need to hit one of them. We'll also divert some damage towards the Narset. So there it is. We'll definitely take it. It reveals what we got, but must be done. So they won't commit to the board state. But we at least slow them down for a turn. Yeah, so I would watch videos. You can learn from people's mistakes too, even if they're not doing it that well. Like, you can try to watch and figure out what they're doing well, what they're doing poorly, and that is my advice to you. D21LLL says, black continues to be the strongest color in standard. Every time a deck ain't doing it, I just add black. It's pretty absurd how many, I guess I need to shock you in. Multicolored creature. I don't think you have any of those. We do get a white spirit out of the deal, which I'm not thrilled about. We'll survive that. We do have a lockdown if there are more cheap creatures to come. It's pretty absurd how many common and uncommon removal spells are in black. Like, I don't remember it being like that. We can foretell you for 3, I guess. And shock in. I really don't want to shock in this fountain. But I guess it's probably fine. I mean, I don't think they can necessarily beat us from here. You know what? Let's just cycle Setzer this turn. I don't think... Oh, my bad. It's I don't think we need the full counter, but you might as well. I guess. The cost is so low, and I think we're pretty much for sure going to win this game at this point. We'll just cycle Sensor here. Yeah, black is definitely a good color. I don't think we care about any of this. Honestly, I think we just chill until we hit some win cons. Like, Absorb will get us back a whole bunch of life anyway. If they ever do decide to try to play something, they just hit us for 1 here, though. 1 at a time is just fine with me. Do nothing, sure. Our land is fine. We're just hanging out here. I got no problems with that. Also, you can throw Annex into any deck, and it's also good. That happens to all the removal spells. Like, yeah, if you have crafted Annex and you have any black removal spells, you can make pretty much a good deck. Any kind of deck you want, it'll be very solid with just those cards. We're down to 8. I guess I will burn my seal away this turn. I wonder if the opponent has all creatures. And they're just like too afraid to commit. Alright. Exile target tap creature. You can go, dude. I've had enough. I've had enough of this bird pecking. Dacian says, to the Lizards deck, nice deck. What do you think of laddering up with this versus Rakdos Sacrifice, FOMO, Mirth, Hexmage, Forge, etc.? Honestly, both those decks are awful to rank up with. You have each end step. If you gain 5 more life, do this thing. It seems like we'll just counter this. Technically, we could save it, but... Oh, Cavern of Souls? Never mind. Thank you for warning me. I will not counter that, I guess. You can just get lost it. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. Alright. No draw spells. Rakdos Sacrifice in best of 1 standard is really tough. That's interesting. We can counter you. You're gonna take my seal away? I mean, I really don't care. I think I'll just take life. We still have Dovin's Veto for the Collected Company. Another app. I could counter you too. Unless they pay 3? Do I care? I almost don't care. More land. We can hit him with all the Storm Giants. which is kind of funny. How much is that? That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still hold open. Dovin's Veto? Sure. Come get the pain train. Yeah, that deck is so hard. I think we'll just ignore this. Because either, like, you put all the 1/1s in that kind of facilitate your strategy, but, like, otherwise are not very impactful. And, like, maybe you do the thing. It's the classic mid-range problem. But mid-range is like, the worst place to be in ever. Because, you're much slower than mono red. But you're also slower than turn 4 Azorius Omniscience. Like, I think the meta is extremely narrow right now. If you're not faster than either of those decks, you just lose. Or, like, you don't have answers to them. Like, you just lose a lot of games. So it's a whole thing. I think we'll take 3, let him cast this, and then Doomscar. We're hitting a whole bunch of land here. I mean, this can't block the flyer anyway, so we'll keep giving him heck. Might even be able to win next turn off the Doomscar into the Hall of Storm Giants power up. It's not unreasonable. Just land for days here. Yeah, so yeah, the mid-range deck, the Rakdos deck is just like all your little 1/1s. As soon as you're up against a control opponent, you're like, oh, I can't win the game. It's not even close. Like, none of these cards do anything. And so you have to main deck 4 copies of the Forge just to give you a out against that deck. Sweep, swing for the win. 4, 5, 6, yeah. Icky. Let's do it. Auto tapper, don't steer me wrong. Whew. What a game of Magic. We hit like 5 lands in a row. But it's okay. Rybates 5632 says, thank you for this. I love this style and honesty about cards and decks. You are very welcome. John Kotsky says, Kaladesh, Inspiring Vantage is awesome. I even own it in paper. Why would you say that? What did I say that would have brought that up? Is Inspiring Vantage is the land, is the Boros land, right? I don't know why you said that. I appreciate your comment. I have no idea what I would have said that would have prompted that comment. Let's check our lands this time. We're on the draw. We have lockdown though. We can cycle Censor if we need to. In our 26 land deck, I think it should be fine. Omid the Big Bear Solari says at the 14:45 minute mark, BLB. Yeah, I've read all the BLB comments. LMAO, what a swing. BBL, LMAO, not even the right order. Love your videos, Doc. I know it wasn't the right order. I had no idea what BLB was. I was like, is it a card? Because it was in the context of like another card. It is in fact Bloomborough. It is not Brazilian butt lift. But I was like, what is BLB stand for? I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Omid, the Big Bear Solari says, I want to call you Salami, says, this time Dr. Ruckus, all caps, really wants my attention. What are your thoughts on fun combo decks? I always see you playing these level-headed win cons. Ever consider like a storm deck kind of thing? It's not really my style. First off, I don't think I can bring it into the ranked queue. I think I'd be too depressed. Especially since I do these videos unedited now. Like if I was editing them, I could play 10 games and like maybe win 3 and edit those together and be like, look at me win. But like losing 7 in a row is just depressing. I mean, we just need the land, really. The counter could be good against them, but I think we just have to keep hitting land on time. Technically, we could wait one more turn, I suppose. All right, land's good. Well, maybe we'll actually find a home for it. Could also cycle the Shark Typhoon. We don't know what they are yet. Draw 2, then discard a card unless there are 5 or more. Okay, I am thinking they are control here. What's that card? Parhelion. Flying First Strike Vigilance, attacks, maybe the Reanimator is what this is. It's gotta be Reanimator. This is actually kind of an issue. Monument to Endurance. I think that gets countered for sure. Now what? Could cycle Shark Typhoon this turn. But, we kind of need more, I don't know, we need more gas. We have a lot of interaction for a deck that, isn't playing a whole lot of things to interact with. I think we're cycling this. It is a win con for us. We actually don't even have that many win cons. We have a lot of interaction, a lot of draw spells. Maybe we actually keep it. That's kind of a weird thing to do. But I'm a little bit worried against them that we won't have a way to win. Creature or Planeswalker card? Yeah, just checking. Just checking if we could reanimate Shark Typhoon if we cycled it away, but looks like no. So if I did that thing, it'd have to be in the play queue. Like, I just couldn't do it in high-ranked standard. Even in low rank, even in platinum, like, I think I would just get annihilated repeatedly. We're holding on to the Shark. The Shark might get countered. But, maybe they'll tap out to, like, reanimate something. Maybe they're afraid to tap out because... Or that maybe they were afraid that we have the counterspell to their big shenanigan thing. But I just want to play my Shark, man. That's a good card. They could tap out to counter that. We could go for Shark Typhoon. I don't know how successful it'll be, but that is one way to get things moving. Yeah, they gotta be Reanimator. There's too much draw discard not to be. Is this like a good card? Flying First Strike Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, create a... What else do we learn there? Fatal Push, Bitter Triumph. They might wish they Bitter Triumph. But I don't know what this deck is doing yet. 41 cards left. They've been another Bitter Triumph. They have to be Reanimator. You don't run Bitter Triumph. Thoughtseize. Don't Thoughtseize me. That's rude. Will you let me cast this?
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. We must
Alright.
protect.
They probably take Shark Typhoon here. Looking to settle the records. They don't like that card. Maybe they don't like any of these cards. But where are all the things you want to reanimate? Maybe they're 4 copies of Monument to Endurance. Discard? Maybe they're Monument to Endurance. I just don't know what to make of this Parhelion. They have no creatures to crew it currently, right? Like, what is that doing in the deck? That's like a thing, right? Alright, we're kind of screwed then. I think that's a thing people do in Explorer. I think it might even be like the best deck in Explorer, or the best deck in some formats. I've heard about that. I don't personally know. I haven't personally played against it. But now you just get this thing back for free, and we have no ability to interact. It's got haste, and they're able to crew it, make all the things, and we can't sell the wreckage this turn. I'm not sure we bin the Shark Typhoon yet. I mean, we're going to try to settle the wreckage here. Oh, they can all attack. Oh my gosh. Goodbye. Okay.
Our swords will cross again.
Does it die? What happens to it? Returns to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So we have the sweeper, so we don't need to cycle into the sweeper. It would be useful to cycle into a counterspell, though. So if they counter the Settle the Wreckage, we have an answer to it. Temporary Lockdown is okay. I guess we're going to try to discard this thing again. I think we need to survive more than we need to hold on to Shark Typhoon. A little too close to dead. I think we're going to discard this card again and run it back. So we need to Settle the Wreckage, and ideally we also have a counterspell to pair with it, which we do not. So the next option is we could lock down here. I think this would let us live an extra turn. We've seen 0 counterspells. They could also Thoughtseize us again. I think if we're looking to live, we want to lock down here. And then also Settle the Wreckage, because we think they'll counter that. We still might lose. Alright, let's give it a go. Like, why is blue in the deck? Just for Tainted Indulgence? I don't know. Let's see how they discard it this time. Mending. That's a legitimate reason to play blue. They might not run any counters. I mean, you need space to do all your Reanimator things. We'll find out this turn if we lose the game. They need an answer to settle. They know about it. So we will see. Okay, here it comes. Here comes the crew. Okay. Do you run counters in your blue-ish deck? Run something. What do you got? Targeting the Helion? What's going on over there? I think a Storm deck would be cool. I'd have to do it in the play queue, though. Odawara bounce it. Okay, that's interesting. I bet they don't run counters then. I can kill Greasefang this turn. Looks like the game might go on here. Until the next Greasefang is... it's probably coming soon. Shock. Leave exactly 2 men open. I think it's just you. I guarantee the next one is in hand, and we got nothing, so here comes the Maze Mind. Yeah, there's the next one from hand. It's a lot of damage. We just lose then, right? 13 damage in 1 turn. I think that's game. Okay, I think we'll do one more here. What are we doing on time? Oh, we're already at 32 minutes. I'll do one more. Yeah. Okay. Kosoraksak commented on the rank 1 video, the mono black rank 1 video, how to counter this cancer deck. So one of the counters to mono black, I mean, there are a couple of different ways to do it. I would say the easiest way is just go wide. So I think rabbits and goblins can have good matchups against it, especially rabbits, but all of their removal is single target. They don't run any sweepers. That's all nowhere to run and go for the throat and Shelter's Edict and whatever the last one is. Unholy Affliction. It's all single target. So if you go wide, their removal does not kill everything. The other thing with rabbits is that when they target your, whatever the best one drop is, the 1 mana 2/1, it puts counters and all the on something else that the removal spell did not target, which is really good. We'll keep this. So then you're rewarded for their single target removal as well. So going wide is one way to do it. Having answers to the Annex is one way to do it, like enchantment removal. Sunfall is extremely good. It's Goblin Tribal. Oh my goodness. There's a really janky counter, which is you can run that spell that removes all counters from a permanent, I think. And then what you can do is remove all counters from their 6/6 demon. And then they lose on their next upkeep, I think, when it has no counters on it. Yeah, lightning. I'll Dovin's veto that. Not sure I'll have a better target for that. Goblin Warchief. Down to 15. That guy's gotta go. Jaden Schneider says, what are your thoughts on Scales of Shale for removal? It seems to often be a 1-mana removal in this deck theme with lizards over lightning strikes. That's a good draw eventually, if we live that long. Well, we could phase out the Hobgoblin. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. I think phasing it out will turn off Lord effect. Let's begin here. Dude's got like play with fire in hand. He does. I'm so good at calling things. Often. Narset's okay. I mean, technically if we play Dream Troll, we'd probably win. I mean, yeah. Let's just stick with our curve though. Next turn we can Narset plus Deduce if we don't hit anything playable off Narset. We may also need it to Fairy minus. We just need to survive a little bit longer here. Whew. This is responsible for 5 damage. This is responsible for 3 damage extra. I think we're phasing out the Bugbear here. When does it phase out until? Until the start of their controller's next turn. Will it not? Will it, until end of turn? Dude, I don't know what happens when we phase that out. I'm a little bit worried to check. I don't know. I am not 100% sure. We might phase out the Hobgoblin here. Oh, they all attack there. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. That makes life super easy. He's going face. That's fine. We just draw discard into a sweeper then if we can. Emperor's actually really good here. Looks like we're not going to have time to deduce, I don't think. Trying to hold a Dream Trawler. Emperor solves the Bugbear, though. Yeah, I think that's the play. You can come in tapped. Minus make a Samurai is okay. Create a 1/1 red goblin. Doesn't have haste though, right? Okay. We're definitely looking to kill the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord here. Let's see if they attack. Oops, that's a lot of damage. Sure. I mean, that's fine. So we're taking 4? No, we're taking 2 here. Cool. Exile the Bandit Lord. Can Dream Trawler save us? Yeah, she's got lifelink. She is a goodie. And I think we'll plus onto the lifelinker and hope that's enough to live.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
I think it will be. If they top deck a Lord, maybe it's a little bit closer. They do top deck a Lord. Okay, math is for us here. One damage target creature blocking it. That's fine. Okay. And we dropped to -1. The Lord top deck. That might have won with the Bugbear too. I hadn't mathed it out. Alright, well, I think we'll call it there. Pretty chill video today. I'm also tired. It's late at night. My bedtime alarm already went off, so it's about time for bed. I guess this deck could be optimized. I don't know. I don't think we need a post-game chat so much with this particular thing. Yeah, I'm not sure when we'll release the run to Mythic video. Perhaps, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then I think for sure the day after that. But I'm trying to do some cool editing with it. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. And I have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.